say. King Charles has been our patron twice when he was Prince Charles. And then he has visited us 4 times and shown a lot of interest in our activities. And we feel really honored that, such a recognition has been given to our Bhavan and its activities, that too during this particular year. I think he visited us 4 times, and it's such an honor to have him along with his wife here to the Bhavan very recently. Both of them enjoyed our activities. But first visit was early 80s when he came for the first time. And we took him to all our classes. He took such a genuine interest and asking such a sincere questions. When he was talking to somebody, you could feel that he was 100% there talking to that person alone. Until he finished, he wouldn't talk to anybody else. That kind of concentration, he would make you feel that he's there for you. I still remember we had our tabla class on the ground floor with a carpet, you know, on which all students were seated. Our teacher was seated there. He straight away went, removed his shoes, sat on the floor, and tried his hand on tabla, asking how long it takes for any individual to get a kind of hang of it. And then he was showing general, and also he spoke to all our dancers who were going to dance on the stage in his honor. He went and spoke to each and everyone, make them feel so happy. See, even though the visit was only for 1 hour, in that 1 hour, he filled that 1 hour with so much love, attention, interest, and genuine feeling that we felt that, so honored for someone from the royal family to come and give us so much time. We are just an ordinary Indian institute at that time. And he gave so much time for us. And afterwards, he came again when Lord Mountbatten was, unfortunately, he lost his wife in Ireland, while he was his uncle, and he had a great relationship with Lord Mountbatten. So after his demise, we invited him to come to our Bhavan and requested him to be our patron-in-chief, which he readily agreed. He came and he spent nearly 2.5 hours at the Bhavan. We had a wonderful function organized in his honor. He met virtually everyone who there. We had a kind of reception to meet all our people, and then we took him to our hall, which we had named after Lord Mountbatten. Today it's called Lord Mountbatten Auditorium. All our major activities take place there. Every activity, whether it's a concert by Ravi Shankar or visit by Lata Mangeshkar, all that has happened in that hall. That's where we took him, and he spent a lot of time talking to our children, talking to our people, and then from the stage, though there was no scheduled speech as such by him, he went and spoke for nearly 10 minutes, he addressed. And as he left, we felt, as if one amongst us is leaving, we felt so sad that we wish we had stayed longer there. And that kind of feeling he gave. And next time he came with his wife, the present queen, I hope we can call her the queen. And then they together spent so much time again. And again, they spent a lot of time talking to our students, talking to, and spending a lot of time in the classes, talking to our teachers, asking them questions, such questions as to, they have to think before they could answer. It's not just ordinary, not just to show interest. I am, because I am in your class, I want to ask. No, genuine questions. If they went to sitar class, they would ask me, how is the sitar made? Who makes it? How long does it take? And how students are going to learn to tune the instrument. Like that, such pertinent questions they would ask that, we felt really honored. For somebody from the royal family to visit us 4 times, just we considered ourselves so lucky. And after his 2 terms as our patron in chief, usually they serve only for 1 term, but he served as our patron in chief for 2 terms as a special case. And then when we requested from our Bombay, our head office, Mr. Ramakrishnan and Mr. Dastur and all of them, they requested for him to continue his association with our Bhavan, and he has continued as our honorary life member. Bhavan started way back in 1972 with the sole purpose of disseminating the very essence of our culture, the authentic way of reaching out to people with regard to our classical music, dance, languages, and everything connected with our culture to everyone who has an interest in that, irrespective of their color, creed, religion. It doesn't matter who they are. We want to reach out to those people to make it clear to them how wonderful our culture is, how great our culture is. That has taken nearly 50 years for us. And today, Bhavan is considered one of the largest cultural organizations outside of India. And to have this recognition come our way, I consider, though it has come to me, I feel that it's a recognition given to Bhavan and its work. It was started by Mr. Mathur Krishnamurthy, our first executive director, under the chairmanship of Mr. Manik Dalal. They worked really hard under a wonderful committee. And then afterwards, he retired and went back to India. And then our own chairman, Mr. Manik Dalal, retired, and Mr. Joginder Sanger took over. And now Mr. Sanger also retired, and we have Mr. Subhanu Saxena, one of the finest Vedic scholars in this part of the world. And he is our chairman now. And under all these chairmen and also a wonderful executive committee, Bhavan is doing a wonderful job. And we are helped by our teachers, our parents, our students, and all those who have an interest in Indian art and culture to do something in this field. I feel really honored that it has come to us at the right time when we are celebrating our golden jubilee here in this part of the world.